Hello YouTube, it is I, your boy B3, back with another kicking movie reaction review. Today we have a Ray Harryhausen film. You guys know Ray Harryhausen is a god to me. Absolutely a god to me. However, this specific film, I have mixed feelings about this film. Bada bing, bada boom, 1,000,000 years BC. Yeah. So, it's starring Raquel Welch and John Richardson. Both supreme hotties. In very revealing cave people clothes. So that's a plus right off the bat. Ray Harryhausen stop motion animation with dinosaurs. One of his specialties. One of the first things he animated in his life with dinosaurs. He's been doing them longer than anything else. So the dinosaurs, top notch. There's other creatures too. Cats doing stuff. There's a giant tarantula, a giant iguana, but they're not stop motion, they're just actual animals. Kind of cut into the frame. And the creatures are cool, it's like the effects are great. And the story is really dramatic. The biggest problem with this film, the dialogue. There isn't any. This movie doesn't really have anything in the way of dialogue. At the beginning, there's a narrator telling you what the rock people are doing. And at that point, it seems kind of like a nature documentary almost about cave people in this world. And then the narrator disappears. And the only dialogue we have to go on is grunts, names, and a few random cave words thrown in there. And it gets real hard to just stay focused on the movie, stay interested and engrossed in the film when there's no fucking dialogue. I guess they thought everyone would be like, "Oh, cool, they talk like cave people would." We don't even get subtitles, man. Like, if you pay full attention, you can understand what's going on. I made myself pay, like, complete full attention, as much as I could, so I could do this reaction review. It's just kind of boring. It's just so hard to stay interested. You know these movies always throw a little bit of praise from critics on the back of the box? And a Los Angeles Herald Examiner said, "This movie has one delightful asset, a vision of Amazon-like beauty known as Raquel Welch. Doesn't compliment plot, doesn't compliment writing of any kind. Basically, it's just Raquel Welch is hot. And that she is. Absolutely that she is. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. This is like, Raquel Welch is one of my top babes. But I'm just going to give you a read-up of this film real quick. In this vivid view of prehistoric life, a man from the mean-spirited rock people, John Richardson, is banished from his home but soon finds himself living among the kind, gentle shell people. There he falls in love with one of their tribeswomen, played by bikini-clad Raquel Welch, in the role that made her a major star, somehow, because there's no dialogue. Oh wait, it's her tits, of course. I just don't know. The two decide to strike out on their own. Well, they don't decide to strike out on their own. He gets kicked out of the shell people. Also, and she follows him, because he's a bad boy. She liked the bad boys. Actually, he was a hero to their village, but whatever. I'm just being an asshole. Living by their wits in a deadly land of treacherous beasts and unknown dangers, all leading to a thrilling climax by the edge of an angry volcano, with stunning primeval imagery created by pioneering special effects wizard Ray Harryhausen. 1,000,000 Years BC is a true science fiction classic. Not sure about classic. I think if it had dialogue it would be, because the story is good. It's a good story. It's very dramatic, doesn't rely on action to carry itself. It's a good story. it's just so hard to stay interested when there's no dialogue and everyone's just grunting. Like, I remember the first time I watched this film, I was really disappointed. And the second time I watched this film, I could only stay focused for the fucking fights. The two best scenes are the Allosaurus fight in the Shell People Village and the Ceratosaurus Triceratops fight by the rocks. And the Pteranodon's a pretty cool scene too. It's not a pterodactyl. But yeah, is it a bad film? I don't think so. It just needs... They just should have given it dialogue. They took a risk. I see what they were going for. I just don't think it worked out. I just don't think it worked out. This is an iconic image of Raquel Welch, though. At the very least, something from this movie has stood the test of time. That is an iconic picture of her. Like, when I think Raquel Welch, that's the image that pops in my mind, as it is for a lot of people. Lots of people who haven't even seen this movie. They know Raquel Welch from that image. Yeah, it was in Shawshank Redemption. Right, Shawshank Redemption. But, yeah, that's it. If you're a big dinosaur fan, a big Raquel Welch fan, John Richardson's, most of it revolves around him, though. So if you're a John Richardson fan, or a Ray Harryhausen fan, I'd say give it a shot. You could probably pass otherwise. If you're not big into dinos or stop motion or something, you could probably pass. It's good, it's just boring. I don't know how to properly articulate how I feel about this movie because my feelings are so mixed. Like, I'll go a couple years at a time without watching this film. Like, I don't watch this film again until I've pretty much completely forgotten what happened in it. It's not something I just pop in all the time. It's not freaking Godzilla or King Kong or some shit like that. But, yeah, I guess that's it, everyone. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out other cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. But that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.